What's up, guys? It is Chris back for Watch Chris, and today we have some incredible news from Timex and the announcement of some new dive watches, one of those being in titanium. Before we get into it, please don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It is super helpful for the channel, and I very much appreciate it. So let's get into the details on this new TIMEX Deepwater Reef 200 dive watch. So like I mentioned in the intro, Timex are back with a new release. 3 different watches. All 3 are dive watches. One is in titanium, one is stainless steel, and one is a GMT. I'm going to give you all the details on all 3 styles of watches. First, I'm going to give you some of the details that these watches have in common. They all have a very similar case at 41 millimeters. Although they're made out of different materials, they all come in at 41 millimeters and they all look the same. Somewhat of a 62 Mas style case. You're also getting a sapphire crystal on all of these watches. You're getting a screwed-in crown. That crown has an arrow on it. That's in red, giving you the direction that you need to screw the crown in. It looks really good. I like this detail. And then you're getting a screwed-in case back. That gives you 200 meters of water resistance, making these true dive watches. Now, the details on the titanium version are a little bit different from the other 2 versions, that GMT and stainless steel versions. The titanium version gets a titanium case and a titanium bezel. That bezel is loomed. You're getting Super-Luminova on that bezel and the dial. So you're actually getting a fully loomed bezel on this Timex. I'm not sure if that's a first, but it looks really good. And I really like the color of loom that they've used. It's a minty green. It really goes well with the titanium color. You're getting a matte black dial on this watch. It is pretty straightforward. You're also getting a large cyclops in that sapphire crystal because you do have a date. This is an automatic, the 8215, so the 8000 series from Miyota. Not their highest end movement, but a very reliable movement. This one does hack and it does hand wind. This only currently comes on a strap. They don't have a TI bracelet for this yet, but eventually I would imagine they will come out with a titanium bracelet. I really hope they do that because I think this would look amazing on a titanium bracelet. Next, we have the GMTs. There are 2 different versions of the GMTs. These are in stainless steel. They are available on a strap or on a bracelet, which is pretty cool. The bracelet is an H-link bracelet or an I-link bracelet. I think it looks more like an I-link bracelet. There is a blue version and a red version available. This gets a quartz GMT. This also gets a matte black dial, similar to what you get from the titanium version. This gets a GMT setup, so you have a black and red chapter ring, which is a 24-hour chapter ring, or you get black and blue. Again, that is a 24-hour chapter ring. You are still getting sapphire crystal, screwed-in case back, screwed-in crown, and 200 meters of water resistance. These get dive bezels, so these are diving GMTs. You're getting a quartz movement inside. I believe this is a Swiss-made quartz, the same movement that they've used in other watches, and these are really affordable as well. We'll get back to price in just a second. Last but not least, and the most affordable out of the bunch, is the stainless steel version. This is the only dateless version, so this does not get a date. This gets a sapphire crystal, 200 meters of water resistance, that same 41 millimeter case, that screwed-in crown and case back. This also gets a bracelet. It gets that same I-link or H-link bracelet. The difference between these and the other watches that we were just talking about, this gets a textured dial. It actually gets a wave pattern dial, very similar to what you would see from a Seamaster. It's actually etched into the dial or pressed into the dial. I'm actually very impressed with these, especially at the price. These do come with a quartz movement. However, again, these are very, very affordable. There's a few different versions of these. So there is the stainless steel, the straight stainless steel versions without PVD coatings. There's a blue and a black. The blue does get a blue dial and it comes on a strap. And then there is also 2 PVD coated versions. Those get a PVD coated black case. There is a yellow strap version and a black strap version. The yellow version gets a yellow second hand, while all the other watches in the stainless steel collection get a red second hand. Pricing on these, I'm going to start with the stainless steel version first. Those start at $199 going up to $219 if you get that PVD coated version or the one on the stainless steel bracelet. So they're a little bit more expensive if you want it on a bracelet at $219. I think that's a really good price. Those are quartz, but you are getting the 200 meters of water resistance and sapphire crystal. So really not all that bad. The next step up here is the quartz GMT. Again, that is a Swiss quartz GMT. These either come on a bracelet or a strap. If you want them on a strap, it is $249. Adding that bracelet brings it up to $269. For a diving GMT, that is probably one of the best bargains currently on the market. Yes, I know this is a quartz, but this is a really nice watch for that price. I do like this a lot. And then last but not least is that titanium version. The titanium version comes in at $479. That is a full titanium dive watch with a Miyota automatic movement inside. Of course, it is an 8 series, but that is actually a very good price considering the looks on this watch. I think this is a very, very good looking watch. The second hand on this watch is in a gray tone, and then you're getting a black strap. I do want to mention that because the other ones are a little bit different from this watch. Those are really the only differences between the trio of watches that they're coming out with. Tell me what you guys think about these watches down in the comments below. Again, you could usually get 15% off when you sign up with a new email, and I actually checked. You will get 15% off if you sign up with a new email to Timex for these watches. So it brings the prices slightly down on these watches, below $200 for basically the stainless steel versions, and then it actually brings it around $400 for that titanium version. I really like what Timex are doing. They're taking inspiration from Seiko, maybe a Seamaster, but it's not really an homage or direct homage to any one watch. I think they did a great job with the design on this. I'm sure that this is a reissue of some watch that they did in the past because this was a very popular case style in the 1970s. So I would not call this an homage. I would say that this was a design that was used in the 70s by many watch brands, including Timex. I'm very excited about what they're doing. I'm very excited about these watches. I will have these watches hands-on. Hopefully I'm going to be getting a titanium version in for review, and I will be getting a stainless steel version in for review as well. So definitely stay tuned. Definitely subscribe to the channel if you want to see these watches hands-on. I will be getting them hands-on very, very soon. That's really it, guys. Tell me what you guys think down in the comments below. I want to hear from you guys. Tell me what you think about Timex and what they are doing and how they are moving around in the market and really trying to compete with these bigger brands. I think it is amazing. Tell me what you guys think. Please also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell icon. It's super helpful for the channel and I very much appreciate it. Anyway, guys, thank you for logging on. Thank you for joining me today. I'll catch you guys in the next video.